Hello, friends and family. Welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Shane.
And I'm Karen. Today, we are looking at part 1 of Hualien City, Cultural Treasures and Night Market Adventures.
I love Hualien.
I love Hualien too, but I have to be honest, I don't really remember much about Hualien City.
That's a good point. Typically, when you go to Hualien, it's to go and just treasure nature.
Exactly.
Right? You'll go to Taroko Gorge.
The ocean or the mountains.
Yeah.
But Hualien City, I do not remember anything about Hualien City.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a typical Taiwanese. Well, I always go there in the evening.
Okay.
Right? So go to the night market or just like kind of to the downtown and go shopping. But it's pretty typical. Like I'll get confused between, is that Hualien that I went to or is that Yilan? Like I'll get them confused. But
so they're very similar. That's
similar.
What you're saying.
Yeah, but I think Hualien has kind of a more, I don't know what it is. The feeling, it's really laid back.
Okay.
There's a lot of people. And it's very 热闹, you know, like very like exciting, but it also feels very mellow.
Okay, so more mellow than Yilan City?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yilan City to me feels a little bit too wild.
That's true. I'm very busy
all
all the time.
Yeah, it's too busy.
Okay, well, I guess we'll learn some interesting things about Hualien City today.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Hualien. Although most people come to this region of Taiwan's east coast to get closer to nature, Hualien City is pretty impressive in its own right. Discover Hualien City's rich culture, interesting history, and delicious food with this suggested tour.
So we're looking at part 1 of Hualien City, Cultural Treasures and Night Market Adventures.
Ooh, adventures!
Sounds exciting!
Yeah, I love a good adventure.
So what's an adventure, Shane?
An adventure, well, that's a noun. It is an unusual, exciting, or dangerous experience, journey, or like events that happen. So if you're going to like night markets and, you know, all the different food and clothes and just all kinds of stuff. I even saw people adopting puppies when I was there.
Really? In the night market?
In a night market. And kittens, now that I think about it. So you can find all kinds of stuff. What an adventure. So our example sentence, they went on an exciting adventure in the mountains.
Ooh, maybe because they don't know what's ahead of them, right?
That's kind of
it could be really rocky or the paths might be a little bit slippery, right?
And there might be like some wild animals or like
you're right.
snakes. I'm scaring myself.
Sounds like an adventure. Okay, well, welcome to Hualien. Although most people come to this region of Taiwan's east coast to get closer to nature. Hualien City is pretty impressive in its own right. Okay.
That is true. I mean, that's what you think of when you think of Hualien, is you think of the natural beauty.
That's right.
You know, it's so impressive, but so is Hualien City.
I really didn't know that.
So what's a region?
Well, looking at this word region, and that is a noun, region is like a large area of land, usually without exact limits or borders. So you're just talking about like a certain area. So for example, the region is known for its terribly cold winters. So this area is known for the cold winters. I think they're probably talking about Canada.
So in fact, you kind of could just say this area is known, right?
Exactly.
So they're kind of synonyms in that way, but region is a little bit more specific.
That's right.
Okay, continuing. Discover Hualien City's rich culture, interesting history, and delicious food with this suggested tour.
Wow. Wow. So there's like a lot of things that you can see and learn in Hualien. And you mentioned delicious food. So, you were talking about Hualien City is really impressive, right?
Yes.
And did you remember having some delicious food in Hualien?
Well, I said it was impressive, but, in the intro, I also get confused. What is Yilan and what is Hualien? In Hualien, I do remember eating a lot of really yummy night market food, and the taste was really good. But I'm so bad at remembering what the names of things are.
Okay.
I'm one of those people that I'm just like, do you want this? Yes, yes, yes. And I just eat it, and I'm not really paying attention. But I just remember thinking when we were at the night market and eating there, I was like, wow.
But I do remember that Hualien is known for the delicious mochi.
Oh, that's
like
right.
the Japanese kind of snack. It's very chewy. And then inside, sometimes you would have the filling, maybe red bean or green
peanut.
tea. Yes, or sesame.
Sesame. Oh, I like sesame.
A lot of people, they go to Hualien, they will buy a little bit of souvenir for their friends.
I got a strawberry one, with fresh strawberry and the mochi.
Did you like it?
Man, it's so good. Wow.
Okay, so I guess we'll be learning a lot more about Hualien City right after the break.
See you then.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们这2天的课程要带大家去花莲市走一趟。多数人来到台湾的东海岸这个地区啊，是为了更亲近大自然。不过，其实花莲市本身就非常令人印象深刻哦。除了有许多必吃的美食，也有丰富有趣的文化历史可以探索。那我们来看看单字 adventure。adventure 它可以指冒险经历、奇遇或是探险。那么 region 表示地区、地带或是行政区域。Shane 老师提到 region 和 area 这2个字有点算是同义字，那老师说的 synonym S-Y-N-O-N-Y-M synonym 它可以指同义字。好，那这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，那我们来看这个重点是 in one's own right， 它表示靠自己的努力，凭一己之力。那这个片语是用来表示某人是靠自己的努力或凭借自身的特质而达到某种成就或是地位，像是 Ben's father is a well-known actor。But he's a successful actor in his own right. Ben 的父亲是一位知名演员，不过 Ben 他本身就是一位成功的演员，他是靠自己的努力而来，不是靠爸爸而成名的。好，接回到课文中。
Start your adventure at the Hualien Cultural and Creative Industries Park. This park combines the past with the present. It was once the Hualien Old Winery, and its 100-year-old factory buildings now serve as exhibition spaces, shops, and restaurants. At the park, you can find charming local products and get a taste of modern and historical Hualien. Next, head to the heart of the city and visit Hualien Railway Culture Park. It was once the head office of the local railway department, and it's now a place to learn about Taiwan's railroad history. Inside the cultural park, you'll find exhibition areas and well-preserved buildings like the old Hualien construction section. The park also has a steam locomotive. This feature is sure to satisfy train buffs who are in need of great shots for their Instagrams.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hi.
So before the break, we were looking at how awesome and how impressive Hualien City is, right?
Yeah, but we still don't really know where we're going to go on a tour.
That's
what we're going to do
true.
today. But so what happened before the break?
Well, we know that there's a lot of history to learn in Hualien, also a lot of yummy food, also in Hualien as well. So let's learn more.
Okay, so this is an itinerary for you, okay?
All right.
Start your adventure at the Hualien Cultural and Creative Industries Park. This park combines the past with the present.
Wow. So it's a special park that combines the past and the present. But what does it mean when you say to combine the past and present?
To combine means to do that.
Oh, to put together.
To put together. So to combine means to come together to form a single thing or a single group. Yes. So for example, you can say this dessert combines the sour taste of green apples with the sweetness of chocolate.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
I know, it does.
Chocolate and green apples go well together.
Okay, so let's learn a little bit more about this park. It was once the Hualien Old Winery, and its 100-year-old factory buildings now serve as exhibition spaces, shops, and restaurants. At the park, you can find charming local products and get a taste of modern and historical Hualien. There's so much you can see here.
That's so cool, though. I really love it when they restore or they what's that called? Renovate old buildings and then put like shops in there. And I just love that feeling of just seeing history around you, but you can just like buy like things that are like modern in there. Like it's so cool.
And that is why it's like combining the past and the present, right? Okay, well, we are looking at this vocabulary word here, charming.
Oh, just look here.
That is an adjective, and charming just means very pleasant or very attractive.
Like
so you can describe a person as very charming. Like you.
Okay,
I'm very charming. And when people look at this person, they feel, wow, I really like this person. Okay, so for example, we pass by many charming little shops on our walk through the old town. So you can also use this word to describe shops, restaurants, even parks, any place that you find very attractive.
And pleasant.
That's right.
Okay, we have another vocabulary word, product. So product is a noun. It's a thing that is grown, produced, or created and is usually for sale. So you see this word produced.
That's right.
So to produce, we know what that is, and what you produce is a product. So for example, some of the products in this store are not sold anywhere else.
So you have to buy it here.
It's exclusive to here. Buy it now. Okay, continuing. Next, head to the heart of the city and visit Hualien Railway Culture Park. I love trains.
Me too.
I'm just like really like so into trains.
So back it up a little bit though. You said go to the heart of Hualien.
Yes.
So that means, what does it mean when you say head to the heart of the city?
Well, it's kind of like the downtown or
like the
like
city center.
The city center, because like the center of you, we think of as like your heart, right?
That's right.
Okay, so continuing, it was once the head office of the local railway department, and it's now a place to learn about Taiwan's railroad history.
So for people who love trains, like yourself, you would definitely enjoy this place.
How did I miss this place before?
Yeah, I've never been there. I haven't even heard of it.
Oh, man.
Now I really have to go back to Hualien City.
So cool.
Okay, well, let's continue. Inside the cultural park, you'll find exhibition areas and well-preserved buildings like the old Hualien construction section. Oh, well-preserved. That means people have been taking care of it. And then so when you go there, it doesn't look like it's all run down, right?
Right.
Well-protected.
Good. Continuing. The park also has a steam locomotive. This feature is sure to satisfy train buffs who are in need of great shots for their Instagram.
Ooh, so train buffs.
Yeah, so a train buff or a buff of something. So you say you're a car buff or a train buff. That just means that you're really interested in that thing.
Oh, so you are very interested in learning about trains, so you are a train buff.
Yeah, I don't know if I go to the level of a train buff, because when you hear that, it really sounds like you would have a lot of knowledge, and I don't think I'm so knowledgeable about it.
But you just like it. You just really love trains, right?
Yeah, I still think you can call me a train buff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so Hualien does have a lot of interesting things to check out, right?
Yeah.
Hualien City especially. So it's not only about the ocean and the mountains.
Yes.
Okay, well, there's actually more in part 2.
Cool. Thanks for joining us for part 1, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.
同学们出去玩的时候都会规划旅游路线吗？那我们来补充一下。itinerary 这个字呢，就可以指旅行计划、旅游行程或是路线的意思。那我们现在就来看看课文提供的路线吧。那么第一站呢是花莲文化创意产业园区。这座园区它结合了过去和现在，它曾经是花莲老酒厂，具有100年历史的厂房，现在呢则是作为展览空间、商店还有餐厅。那在这边你可以找到很吸引人的在地商品，然后也可以体验到现代与历史上的花莲。好，那我们来看看单字 combine。combine 是动词，表示结合、联合、合并。combine A with B 就可以表达结合 A 和 B。那么 charming 是形容迷人的、可爱的。product 表示产品、产物。单字例句写到说，这家店的一些产品在其他任何地方都没有贩售。这时候 Shane 老师用到形容词 exclusive， exclusive， 那它可以形容是独有的或是专用的。老师刚刚有聊到，他很喜欢参观那些被修复翻新的老旧建筑。那老师用到动词 renovate，R-E-N-O-V-A-T-E， 那这个动词可以表达翻新或是整修的意思。下一站来到花莲铁道文化园区，那这边曾经是当地铁道部的总部，那现在则是一个可以了解台湾铁路史的地方。而文化园区里面有展览区，还有保存完好的建筑物，还有一个蒸汽火车头，可以满足想要拍照打卡的铁道迷。那我们补充一下，文中用到 well preserved 是形容保存完好的。那相对的，我们可以用 run down，R-U-N 连字号 D-O-W-N。run down 去描述建筑物或地区它是破旧的、失修的。再来 buff 它是指迷或是爱好者， train buffs 就是指铁道迷。好，这边2个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 serve as 的意思与用法。首先，当主词是事物的话呢，我们可以用来表达作为什么使用，充作什么，充当为什么什么。像 this couch can also serve as a bed， 这张沙发也可以当作床来使用。那接着，当主词是人的话，就表示担任什么样的职务。例如 Dave has served as the team's coach for 7 years。 Dave 担任那支球队的教练已经7年了。好，第二个重点是 get a taste 或是 have a taste of something， 是表达体验、尝试什么什么。那这个片语呢，常常会接抽象名词，以它的字面意义品尝某事物的滋味，来表达尝试、体验某事物。好，注意 taste 在这边是表达短暂的体验经历或是尝试。例如 hiking is a great way to get a taste of the beauty of nature， 健行是体验自然之美的好方法。好啦，那么以上这节讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Welcome to Hualien. Although most people come to this region of Taiwan's east coast to get closer to nature, Hualien City is pretty impressive in its own right. Discover Hualien City's rich culture, interesting history, and delicious food with this suggested tour. Start your adventure at the Hualien Cultural and Creative Industries Park. This park combines the past with the present. It was once the Hualien Old Winery, and its 100-year-old factory buildings now serve as exhibition spaces, shops, and restaurants. At the park, you can find charming local products and get a taste of modern and historical Hualien. Next, head to the heart of the city and visit Hualien Railway Culture Park. It was once the head office of the local railway department, and it's now a place to learn about Taiwan's railroad history. Inside the cultural park, you'll find exhibition areas and well-preserved buildings like the old Hualien construction section. The park also has a steam locomotive. This feature is sure to satisfy train buffs who are in need of great shots for their Instagrams.
Hi everyone, today we are taking you to Zhonghe, and that is located in New Taipei City. And we're going to the Riverside Park. Now, usually these riverside parks are used for flood control. But aside from the flood control, there's just like a big area where you can enjoy the natural beauty of Taiwan. And there are many beautiful bicycle paths as well. So don't forget to pay a visit. Let's learn more about the Riverside Park.
There is a relaxing riverside park in the Zhonghe district of New Taipei City. Let us learn the functions of a riverside park and about the scenery along the way. Riverside parks are usually used for flood control. After a typhoon or heavy rain, the river floods. In order to solve the problem, the government developed some unused space and built dikes to reduce the threat posed by the surging river. Besides flood control, riverside parks also provide a green space for the public to relax. The government built bicycle paths to create a safe and comfortable cycling environment. You can admire the Riverside Gallery during your bike ride. Passing through this gallery is like entering a Chinese Western art museum. There are several famous paintings with modern elements. They are interesting and creative. This Riverside Park also has a rich ecology filled with many different animals and plants. Fish and insects attract flocks of birds searching for food. This is their ecological paradise, so we need to protect this place. We should not dump trash and destroy their living environment. At the end of the bike trip is the Crescent Bridge. There are viewing platforms for people to walk on. The light shows at night are beautiful. Neon lights light up the arched bridge, adding a wonderful visual feast to the Riverside Park. No wonder this is a popular photography spot in New Taipei City.
I hope you guys feel nice and relaxed after our trip to the Riverside Park. So don't forget to take lots of pictures next time you visit. And this is all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.